Let's get into the races. We'll start with the champion hurdle on the Tuesday, the first championship race. Constitution Hill leads the market at 1-3. Obviously been an absolute monster in his 5 starts so far since going over hurdles. State Man, a 4-time Grade 1 winner, 11-4. Vauban, Honeysuckle, I Like to Move It, in around 10, 12, 14-1. Honeysuckle's not going. And 20-1 Bar. Callum, let's start with you for this. Are we just looking at a potential monster who's rightfully 1-3?
I think so, yeah. There's 28 races. This is probably, I'm starting off with probably the straightforward one here. Shortest price horse of the week. And rightfully so. He's a very impressive Supreme winner. John Bond by 22 lengths. He's debuted twice. She's a former champion hurdle winner in her own right. So, and then she came out last time out and beat some decent males pretty convincing to suggest that she hasn't gone backwards. So, yeah, only mishap in history here can really deny him. The only Supreme winner to back up the season after and win a championship was Bull in 1971. It's not a traditional route and it's hard to do. But he looks like he's got gears. His mentality is class. He's uncomplicated. The rider knows him really well. Slow pace, fast paced, bag ground. I think he's probably got all the answers to cover State Man. He's 6 pound clear off and State Man 7 pound clear of the rest. So yeah, I think State Man will just have to chase him home. It's going to be Constitution Hill's toughest task today, and just kind of hope that Constitution Hill's just going to be going through the leagues and maybe be kind of one of the best horses we've seen and go a long way to proving it.
Yeah, Constitution Hill, obviously he's been unbeatable since going these monstrous performance last year on the Supreme Novice Hurdles. Probably one of the best performances we ever saw at the festival. But are we underestimating State Man? He's won 3 times. How many horses win the Morgiana, the Matheson, and the Irish Champion Hurdle, on top of winning a county hurdle last year and go off comfortably second favourite for the Champion Hurdle? It doesn't happen very often. Is this all Constitution Hill, or is State Man maybe flying under the radar?
No, I think it's all Constitution Hill. You know, he's well above the level and form State Man's posted. Last year when he won the Supreme, you know, he posted the highest figure of a Supreme winner for many a year, if not the best ever. And he's continued that into open company this year, winning the Fighting Fifth in the Christmas Hurdle in fine style. He's got such a high cruising speed. You know, I would expect State Man to make the run-in. You know, he's going to have to try and run the finish out with Constitution Hill, and I think he's going to come up a long way short. And if there's any betting angles into the race, it could be in the without markets, because there'll be plenty of those on offer. Constitution Hill, a short price. State Man, you know, if he goes to try and win a champion hurdle, he could pay the price for trying to take on Constitution Hill. So it could open the door for a little bit of value in the without market. I'd Like to Move It. King Will Hurdle winner, possibly in there. And Nicky Henderson's other horse, who could be a big price in that market. Absolutely loves Cheltenham, this first street. I wouldn't write him off, but he does have a county hurdle entry as well. So plans still to be decided for first street. But it's all about one horse, and he's a superstar, isn't he?
Yeah, he is that. Mark, is there a betting angle in this race, or do you just sit back and enjoy?
No, only the without markets you could bet in. I mean, but I honestly think that this is a race where you just have to hope that we see the superstar we think we're going to see. There's no such word as a certainty in racing, but what I've seen, I want him to do it. I want to see a superstar, and there's only one horse that can be a real superstar, and it's Constitution Hill. I hope he wins the way we think he'll win, and because he just looks so relaxed. He's won so easily, and I think when he beat Epatante as easily in the Fighting Fifth, I just thought, wow, and I just hope he does show us what we think we're going to see. I actually thought I'd go to Cheltenham just for the Tuesday, just to see Constitution Hill, because I hope he's going to win it very easily. I hope so, but you never know. But I'd hope so.
Callum, is there a betting angle in this race for you? Like, I look at Vauban at 10-1 and think, is this race going to cut up? Because I don't see the I Like to Move It angle at all. I think Vauban's better than I Like to Move It. I think Vauban would be winning at Wincanton easily. Where do you see is there a bet to have, and if so, where would you have it?
I would just stick with front two and just have the forecast. You probably have maybe evens in that Constitution Hill leading home state man. I think the battle for third is potentially interesting, but I'd just look at the front two here, really. I like to move it, does have good track form. There seems to be a clamour for him. If the ground was good, I would probably have him just over Vauban, but I wouldn't have much of an opinion on the race for third, to be honest.
So we'll go round the panel, get our votes in. Craig, Constitution Hill?
Yeah, definitely.
Mark?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
And I think Constitution Hill will beat State Man. And I might have a wee play in, if Vauban's under odds on the day without those two, I might have a wee play in him.